I know you've all seen this before. This is my livestock tub, my 100-gallon livestock tub. And I did a water change on it, I don't know, a little over a week ago or so. And since then, it's turned green water. Not a clue how. I don't know what I did. But there's some other stuff going on. You've seen that big Echinodorus, there's the leaves. And that was the first flower spike. And look now, we've got a plant growing completely out of water. Well, not completely out of water. Its roots are in the water, the leaves are. The roots are in the water, the leaves are out of the water. And then got this other one that's still blooming. Pretty, aren't they? And this is kind of cool too. All this jungle val down here. Where to go, where to go, where to go? Right here. That is the first fall jungle val bloom of the season right there. They're really pretty, they're really tiny. And as more come along, I'll show you more. But that's the first one popping to the surface. All the way to the surface. It's stuck in there. They make this kind of a corkscrew flower stalk that they come up on. Kind of neat, isn't it? So anyway, I've got my regular drain rig going on down there to pull out some extra water. Plus it's filling, so it's up to the top, so it's going through the screens. And I'm gonna let this run for about an hour, and hopefully we'll get kind of a water change thing going here. Kind of clear up some of the greenishness. And I pulled a big old wad of that green hair algae out of that little fry trap. And there was some fry in there that were growing, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that or not. There is another, God, they're like little eyelashes. They are so tiny. But anyway, I just saw another little bitty one floating around in there. So they managed to get in, and I guess they get out too. I helped a couple out. And I put that pleco cave in here, and for whatever reason, it's standing on its end. I pulled it out to see if anybody was using it. Anyway, that's it. Little bitty updatey thingy. And I checked all the spawning mops. So I'm getting rice fish. They are not using those scrubby spawning mops for whatever reason. I've got the long ones and I've got some short ones. They could care less. So who cares? Maybe they're, scraping their eggs off in the hornwort. Maybe they're scraping their eggs off on the guppy grass, or maybe they're scraping their eggs off on the jungle val. Not a clue, don't care. They're scraping eggs off somewhere, and I got fry. Can you see it? There's one, there's another one there. Right, so they're there. They're being productive. There's more than I started, kind of cool. So thanks to my subscribers, thanks to my members, and thanks for looking.